Hello and welcome to episode 106 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, in a slight change to the advertised games, I've got two matches for you in the Championship. We're at home to Burnley and then away to Preston. So since you were last with me, we took a long while to get going, but we have now won 3 of our last 4. So let's see if we can keep that going, and I'll show you the team for Burnley in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then, and it is Setford in goal, back 4 of Chevalier, Hadler, Neal and Carden. It's Continella at the base of midfield, Morante and Insua ahead of him. Ibrahimovic is on the left, Cadden on the right, and Oliver up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks we should tell the players to try and get the media off our backs. I'm going to tell them to ignore the critics. So I'm going to point the finger and tell them that. And let's send them out and see if they can. So let's get the match underway. As always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things play out. And it is Burnley on the attack to start with. And I thought we'd won it back briefly, but we haven't. And Walters plays it in, but Chevalier's won it now. And comes up to the halfway line. Can he get past his man? No. Roberts wins it. Suarez plays it over the top, and young Coombs is out to put it into the back of the net. Nathan Young-Coombs gives Burnley the lead. It is Stoke City 0, Burnley 1. We've only played 2 minutes, so let's demand more and see if we can turn this around. We had been playing much better in recent games, but some of the old problems are resurfacing again, although we've played it out to the right hand side, and Cadden's won it back, played it back for Ibrahimovic, and his shot is deflected behind for a corner. It's Ibrahimovic himself to take the corner. In swinger to the near post, headed behind. So he'll get another chance to cross it in. So hopefully he can do it slightly deeper with a bit more whip. He has this time. It's headed away. He's got it back though. Morante shoots and Costa makes what is in the end a comfortable save. So 15 minutes gone. We've had at least as much of the game as they have, but we still find ourselves a goal down. Story of the season so far, to be honest. We've played alright in most of the games, but not had really the rub of the green. So we will keep plugging away, but it's another Burnley free kick. The header goes over the top, and we're going to need another demand more, and we're going to need to make some changes at the break as well. Just a few minutes left in this first half. We have been the better team, but we find ourselves a goal down. So let's go in, show them what you're all about in the second half, and let's make some changes. So we'll start by putting Ibrahimovic up front. So we'll take Oliver off and bring on Sidibe. We will take Insua off and bring on Meredith. I'll take Morante off and bring on, I think, probably Cunningham. Yep. And final change is going to be at right back. David Shields will come on and he'll shuffle across, and Sean Neal will go out to right back. So with 4 changes made, let's send them out there and we'll hit them with a demand more immediately. and let's see if we can get something out of the match. So looking for signs of improvement. I mean, Burnley are a good side. They're third in the league. So not really a surprise that this is a tough game. But having said that, we've been the better team. And we need to start making that count. Chevalier finds Hadler. Hadler finds Continella. Shields plays it out to the right hand side. Cadden keeps it in, just crosses it in, and Meredith is there with the header. And if this counts, which it does, it is Stoke City 1, Burnley 1. Now we need an encourage. We're doing well in this second half, and we've got one more sub remaining. Question is, do we use it on Ibrahimovic or Hadler? It's going to be Ibrahimovic, I think. In fact, it's not. It's going to be Hadler, and it'll be Wiles that will come on for him. So Roberts has given it away to Cadden, and Aaron Cadden has found the back of the net to give us the lead. It is Stoke City 2, Burnley 1. And yeah, we will stick with the changes after that and see if we can see this game out. Chevalier crosses it in, it's headed away. Neil comes into the area, hits the shot, and that's saved, I think. But the highlight comes to an end, and it's launched forward for us. Sidibe picks up the loose ball, but it's cleared. And then Stocksbridge is in, and he hammers it over the crossbar. And a massive chance for Burnley goes begging. We're into the final 5 minutes. Ibrahimovic's free kick to the back post, headed away. Suarez is dispossessed by Cadden. Shields plays in Neil, who loses out to Suarez. And Suarez finds Stocksbridge, who finds Abd on the right hand side. He's dispossessed by Chevalier. Sidibe plays it forward for Ibrahimovic on the left. Cross to Cadden on the right, who's given it away. It's becoming very stretched and very scrappy. And they're in behind. And Adam Wharton has an equaliser for Burnley. That's a massive blow, and looks to have cost us the 3 points. Demand more. Can we get one more chance to win a game we deserve to have won? And the answer looks like it's going to be no, as we're in the final minute of stoppage time, and there is the full-time whistle. Stoke City 2, Burnley 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we make the trip to Lancashire to play Preston North End. And once again, I've tweaked the formation very slightly. It's still a 4-3-3, and the team for this one is Setford in goal. Back four of Allen, Hadler, Neil and Carden. Continella at the base of midfield. Insua and Meredith ahead of him. Morante on the left. Ibrahimovic on the right. And Oliver up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager wants to be impressed, and so do I. So let's pump the fists and ask for that. And let's get them out there and see if they can. So we'll kick things off, and let's see after 10 minutes how things look. And we know if we win the match, we will go above Preston. So a massive incentive. We could climb significantly. Ibrahimovic crosses for Neil, and the header is just over the top. So 10 minutes gone. We've had the better of it. So let's encourage for now and see if we can generate something of another chance to try and take the lead. So Allen plays it forward and Morante picks it up into Meredith, hits the shot and there's too much height on it, it's gone over. Okay, in fact we are above them in the league anyway, by some way. Setford plays it short to Hadler. He finds Neil into Insua to Meredith to Ibrahimovic, out to Carden on the right, back to Neil, into Insua, finds Ibrahimovic, Oliver, and it's played over the top for Morante, who can't beat the goalkeeper, but that was nice. We're getting closer, and can we find a way to get ourselves a goal and take full advantage of our superiority in the match? Jeffrey finds Chower, Sanye finds Robert, Sanye again. Neil cuts out the pass, finds Oliver, but he's given the ball away. And Hadler picks it up at the back. Continella to Insua. Meredith plays it out to Morante on the left. He's forced backwards, plays it infield to Meredith, who loses the ball. And Ibrahimovic has won it back. Carden to Neil. Over the top for Oliver, who's in and finds the back of the net right on 45 minutes. And it is Preston North End 0, Stoke City 1. And there is the half-time whistle. We deserve the lead. So let's... going well. You're capable of even better. Do we need to make a half-time change? Yes, I think we need to make 2. Possibly 3. Hadler for Wiles. In fact, no. Hadler for Shields. Continella for Stafford Clark, and I'm going to do Ibrahimovic for Cunningham, I think. And let's send the boys out there for the second half. 2 more subs remaining. Let's encourage them to try and get towards 3 points. So Allen with the throw in finds Shields, who gives it straight back to him. He plays it forward for Morante, back to Insua, who beats his man, gets the cross in. Meredith has hit the outside of the post and the highlight comes to an end. So as it stands, we're up to 10th in the table, which, given the start to the season we had, we were in the bottom 3 not very long ago. We're quite pleased to be in 10th, but that was very nearly an equaliser for Preston, but Gahad Zikwa was offside anyway. Setford finds Neil, Shields to Allen, who comes down the left-hand side, finds Morante, diagonal ball for Cunningham, who plays a wall pass off the Preston man and hits the shot, and the keeper makes a comfortable save in the end. Question is, what subs will we be making in the second half? Morante looks like probably being the first man taken off in the second half, but not yet, as we're on the attack. Shields out to Carden on the right, forward to Cunningham, into Meredith, further infield is Insua, Morante into Oliver, who turns, runs towards goal, hits the shot, and it's over the top. So, yeah, I think Morante is exactly the right call. Ludovic Pasta is the man who's going to come on. So, Yamauchi plays it in, but we've won it back. Insua to Morante, back to Shields. Clark goes all the way back to Setford in goal. Shields finds Neil, and he holds the ball, then finds Meredith. Carden into Cunningham, who turns and plays it forward for Carden. Can he get a cross in? Yes, he can, and Oliver's hit the post. Carden can't gather the rebound, and the highlight comes to an end. We're into the last 15 minutes. Carden's absolutely shattered, and James Wiles can come on and play right back for the last 7 or 8 minutes. And that should, hopefully, be enough to see us through to a narrow 1-0 win. Reeve with the goal kick, short to Jeffrey. We've won it back. Meredith gives it away though. Fifes plays it to Sanye, who plays it forward, and the shot is saved by Setford at the expense of a corner. We're into stoppage time. Ball into the middle, headed away by Meredith. And Insua brings it further away, but he's lost out to Henry Francis. Schwartz plays it over the top. Allen clears, but only as far as Holland, who crosses. It's headed away, but Preston win it again, and this time Setford picks up the loose ball. So into the final minute of stoppage time, and the full-time whistle blows. Preston North End 0, Stoke City 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see we are now in 10th place in the table. 4 wins, 5 draws, 4 defeats from our 13 matches played, 17 points on the board, only 3 points outside the playoffs, and only 6 points behind second place Burnley in an automatic promotion spot. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to play all the way through to December, and I'm going to show you the Oxford United and Cardiff games in December on the next episode. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.